Right, good morning and welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. If you missed anything that Stephanie had in the conversation, you'll absolutely find it on YouTube, which is at Y254 channel. Now, in this last part of this conversation right here, we are delving into the entertainment scene at large. There's a noticeable loud absence of men in entertainment places, and that include clubs, events, and concerts. Some of the cited reasons include mental health issues, economic hardships, and even alternative means of entertainment. The question is, where are the Kenyan men? And to help us unpack this conversation, we're going to be speaking to Lynn Kome. She's a journalist or a media practitioner alongside DJ Tyne. Karibuni sana. Good morning and great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Right, thank you. Now, while I was actually thinking about this conversation, I think in our morning conversation with my co-host Steph, we alluded to possibly the reason why most men are, exiting social places is maybe most of them have found their value. Wanawataki kwenda place yenye na diminish, so that wame decide, you know what, we will leave it to whoever, not specifically to the women, but to whoever feels like they want to go to the social places. Don't you feel like maybe it's such as a turning point in a sense that previously, before anything that had to do entertainment joins, you'd find their moment there, and then women would join to have a good time and just complement it. Don't you think that maybe it's such a shocking shift that could possibly change the entertainment space for good, especially right here in Kenya?
For me, I do say, women, they go out, hata kama wanaume hawako, the party will still go on. Squeezy, we don't give anything about men. If they don't want to come, it's okay. It's their own way. You choose their own way. If they want to stay at home, PlayStation and everything.
They're not showing up.
It's their own way. They have decided that way. But for us women, we have to go down, relieve our stress, go party, have fun and everything.
So where will you get the money if you ain't getting it from?
Women are working out here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Excuse me, we are funding our own bills and everything.
Right.
We can pay our night outs and everything,
Yeah, but don't you feel like maybe it's some sort of like an imbalance? Kwa event na unaona yenyewe hii event tu ni ya mashoris peke yake. At least kukuwa na maboys,
Not really.
You don't feel like it's a little bit,
no,
just in case Simba itokelezee, nani atapigana na hiyo Simba?
Women squeezy wanapigana pia. They can they can go down if they want to, because we are in group, we are a lot, but the party is more better with women than men.
Absolutely, I think so, but I think it should be balanced anyways. Let me hear what Mr. DJ has to say, because also when you're playing in some of these social events, unless unataka kuona mayengs wakidance, I know there's that song by Conscience inasema sijui every man to a girl couple up. Sasa your song ikukuja, who's gonna couple up with who? Is it every girl to a girl or what? Ama tutapasi hiyo part?
Tunapenda kama ma DJ tunapenda kuona the ladies are there. And the men they just chill there, like they spend on the ladies. But must spenders. But sasa we entertain the ladies to keep the men spending. But squeeze unapata even the ladies squeeze
are spending more than even
they're spending themselves.
So how do you feel ukiingia kwa event na hao ni maboys kabisa as a male DJ? Do you feel out of place, ama that's now the order of the day? You're used to it, like you're used to seeing more shories.
Currently we are used to it. Once in a while you'll find like in a table you'll find like 2 men, but the shories are so many.
Does it concern you in any kind of way that there's something missing, it's not normal?
No, we've just adjusted to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But maybe do you feel like there's a small problem? Because if initially entertainment joints are full of men and then they've now exited.
I feel.
Do you feel there's something with the men? Ama it's just nothing?
No, it's not a men problem. I think the men are just evolving.
Okay.
Yeah, they're finding some peace being out of the loud music. They're just finding peace somewhere.
So men are finding peace while women are getting into chaos. I don't know.
No, I disagree with that.
What do you think of that, lady?
I'll disagree with that because women, we are kitambo tulikuwa used to a certain behavior. Do this, ukienda out, you're not supposed to be like this, dress like this. Sasa tukiwa club, we feel like this is our own space. We can dress, we can dance the way we like, we can do what we like without people judging us. You get?
Right.
And these days, we are done with those kuambiwa. You are supposed to be like this and this. You get? So, kama they prefer staying at home, let them stay at home.
Is it a preference really, Ama, also because there's an article from the Daily, I think it is the People Daily, I actually did some sort of it. They're attributing it to economic hardships, and then there's the shaming culture in a way that hata ukiingia kwa hiyo club utaona somebody told me wanaitwa Doremi. It really sounds like a funny name. Wale wamebeba placards wakisema sakwa ndo boss, sakwa ndo spender nini. So they'll be like, kama hauna pesa wewe sijui toka uende, you know. There's some sort of like a shaming culture, and that hits hard in reality to the men. Mwanaume akiona kama hauna pesa jiondoe, definitely they'll not be there. And you know, for you to be there you have to spend a lot of money for drinks, and you're not drinking alone as a man. Of course, you're either with your buddies or you have a buddy.
Okay.
So don't you feel like the shaming culture is also kicking away men from these entertainment scenes?
Okay, for me I'll say, especially clubs, mostly promotion they will focuses on women. Unapata women ndo wako we wana focus na wao. Promotion unapata ni wasichana. Everything events mostly ni wasichana. DJs wanataka wasichana hapo nyuma kama the bag.
Right.
You get, so unapata they want to involve more than men in clubs. So sa zingine pia I feel like stop hiyo comparison who is spending more and who is not spending more, because we are here, all of us we are here to have fun. You get, that's my point of view. But
the reality is most men are struggling financially, and especially those that have not, like, let's say, found a solid source of revenue. Those that already have the money, they are spending it with the people that they are with their circle with, as compared to like you've just come to the club as DJ Tyne and unabaishia unaspoil hao wengine ma strangers tu unaspoil tu wase wenye wako kwa meza na. Don't you feel like maybe economic hardships inafanya most men wanna shy away from going to clubs, attending concerts?
Okay, yeah. I do feel that way. But if you don't have money, where are you going to the club?
But as a lady, you can go to the club when you don't have money and you still get to do what you gotta do at the club.
Okay. yeah.
What can it happen for the men too? Mwana boys as it
boys wezi buy boys wengine drink. Maybe we ask him.
Boys anaweza buy boys wengine drink wakikutana kwa club.
That's yeah, they can kama wanajuana.
Yeah, for sure.
But you find that boy akikuwa na dem kwa club, hata kama mjui, he will just try to prove a point, right, like I'm the man. But sasa siku hizi unapata wanaume kidogo pesa imepotea, so bado tunang'ang'ana kutafuta hiyo pesa. Ndio maana tuna prefer tusikue kwa club, that is men wasikue kwa club, watafute pesa kwanza, ile siku wataipata sasa watarudi kwa sherehe.
But hata ukiangalia hizi statistics zinaenda hadi hata church. Ukiangalia churches mingi ziko flooded na women. Mbona men hawataki kukua sana in public spaces? But I understand kuna hiyo aspect ya mental health. Most clubs, social events are really loud. And I can attest to you personally, I attended the Rhythm and Branch. In a group, it was 1,000+ people that attended. Mostly were women, so to say. In a group of like 100 groups, you would see only 3 men, but were distributed equally in different proportions in the crowd, because it's a crowd, people are socializing, others are buying stuff, drinking, and it's going down, like people having a good time. So when you look at that, does it communicate something about the nature of men and what they want in life, and maybe some of the things that men have to go through before they actually gain success? Because if you can confidently come out as a man and spoil people in public with their own money, it means you've attained a certain level of financial, let's say, capacity. And so spending 15,000 is not an issue, which I believe is an issue at a public place to strangers, but to some people it's not an issue. Sijui kaushesikia mtu akisema pewa moja kwa bili yangu ama pewa 5 kwa bili yangu.
Tunaisikia.
Does it communicate something, especially churches compared to social places?
I think
majority are women.
I think men have just shifted their focus on building themselves. That's why they avoid those places like churches, or they think that something like music and all those places feels like it's a bother to them. So they are just
the peace.
they keep building. They're just trying to build slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you make of Andrew Kibe's sentiments? He said that women who go to the club are hookup women.
Yeah.
They get there to be paid to get laid, to make it simpler. Yeah.
No.
Is it true as a DJ? Would
No,
you say that?
It's not true.
So the hookup culture?
It's not, because happiness is a choice. So if you find music like the club, it's what makes you happy. Anyone can go, yeah.
Yeah.
And the women have money, so you can just go. It's your happiness, you enjoy. Yes, at the end of the day, it's the happiness that matters.
Right, Lynn, what do you make of Andrew Kibe's sentiments? Here, Andrew Kibe says most women who are flocking these concerts and clubs are hookup women.
That's a lie. That's a very big lie. Women love going to the club. You know, music saa zingine inafanya mtu feel relaxed.
Yeah.
Women, personally me, I love music a lot. I love dancing. I love going somewhere and have my own time, drinking my own drink, my cocktails there. I'm having fun. These days, not all women are going to the club to look for a man.
Okay.
You get.
What are they looking for?
They just want to unwind their own stress. Maybe the whole week imekuwa watoto wamesumbua nyumbani. Acha nijitoe tu kidogo akaka Friday, nijipeleke ni relax peke yake. And then I go home.
Okay.
Hivyo. But hiyo ya hookups no.
Yeah.
But
it's happening anyways in some of these
maybe
clubs.
wachache.
Yeah.
Very few women do that these days, but unapata it's weird. Hata mwanaume akozleza. No.
But it's something that you'd say it's there.
It's there. It's happening. Yeah, it's happening.
It's happening.
Yeah.
But why aren't we not saying it with the men as well, who are going to the club to get someone? Because there's even songs, nimeingia kwa hii club na nimeona sijui nani lazima tutoke, you know? Sijui kama una get hizo shambeteng lyrics. So nimekuja hii club tu kutafuta mtu mwenye naenda naye home, you know?
Sidhani kama mwanaume anaweza toka tu niende nitafute msichana kwa club. Because mostly you'll find that I'll go there to meet. If I'll go there, I'll go to meet a friend, someone I know. Yeah, I can't just go like I'm going there without anything in mind I'm going to do. But when it comes to that, I'm going to look for some shows. I can find them somewhere else, not in the club.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you make of this?
For me, I can differ with him a little bit.
Please, go ahead.
There's men and there's boys.
Okay.
So
That's
boys,
where we draw the line.
boys ndo wanaenda kutafuta. Men ndo wanajua chenye mwaleta klabu and everything. Boys ni hawa, they like, leo hiyo klabu imekwanga imejaa mashories nini, I'm going there to look for one and iko hivyo.
Wana pesa.
Sasa si ndio wanaitwa boys.
So kama wewe mwanaume naona pesa, you're a boy.
You're a boy.
Oh my gosh. Lean to there amewamulia mbaya. But also when you look at it, as a young man who loves having fun or going to social places, does that mean that you have to attain some certain level of financial stability for you to pull up into these spaces? Ama you can get whatever you get and, you know, go there? Because I'm looking at it as, ladies, it's easier. Ukiwa kwa klabu, you're dressed up nicely.
Yeah.
A dude can spot you as ebu peo yo dem mbili kwa bili yangu. Yeah. And that means this person has money to do that, yeah. So it means men cannot have a good time in clubs if they don't have money. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Because you've said boys and then there's men, and you may draw a very big red line.
Yes. Mi nisema boys, venye amesema like kutafuta wasichana, you get. Boys ndo wako na hiyo mentality. Going to the club looking for a girl there, nichukue dem. Or they say kuteka, niteke dem. Men, yes, you can go sit down. Drink your own drink. You're seeing your fine shorty there. You're like, okay, I can get her 1, 2, or 3. If she wants to talk, we shall talk. If she wants us to go, we shall go. There's approaching.
Yeah, I get that. But as for you, Lynn, if you are seated at that club, you know, it's getting down, the mood, the music, everything, the ambience is bringing, you know, it's giving something. And then Mbaba spots you over the counter and says, pewa tano kwa bili yangu. What is your response though?
Thank you.
You take it or you're saying
I'll take it.
Send it back to the sender?
No, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it, but...
And then from there, after, as you're taking those drinks, are you thinking of something? Are you nervous?
No.
What if he's going to say, okay, now let me get your number, so that...
You can have my number. You can have my number.
You have no issue.
Yeah, I have no issue. You can have my number.
The money, so
the later conversations, ndio determine if
if we link up again, or if I'm down for you or for your agenda for buying me the drinks. Yeah. Is it possible for a dude to be bought for drinks by mamas across the counter pale tu umekaa pale, sijui mnakunywa drinks gani hapo hivyo, and then mtu anakushtua na the most expensive one in that club?
It's very rare. It's very rare for mamas kubuy a drink, labda ikuwe amekuspot for long. But kwa experience yangu msi labda ninunuliwe kama DJ, niseme kama DJ, pewa DJ na umenunuliwa na yule mama hivyo.
Has it happened to you in the club?
Severally. Yeah, it happens severally.
Okay.
Yeah, so but on a random day, like
what is usually a reaction after seeing the person who's buying the drinks? Maybe you don't like her or him, because even a male can also say, "Ebua anunuliwe drinks," because you're a DJ. What is usually a reaction to them when once you waambiwa, but there is drinks zimetumwa na ule madame kama gizani pale kwa kona?
Nasema nafurahia tu, nasema like maybe ameni appreciate kazi yangu iko poa. I don't think something else after that. Yeah, because me
like unakunywa drinks to like uko happy, unaendelea ku DJ, no stress, you're focused.
Very focused. Venye amesema whatever happens after that, like maybe she can request your number, all that.
But in mind as you're taking those drinks, unajua tu lazima atatisha number, si ndio?
Not really. I don't think so.
Uongo sana. But I know that you've seen so many ridiculous stuff in clubs,
It happens. Even short, they buy you shots. They're like, okay, it's okay.
Thereafter, let's link up and see how we can do business. But it's usually we can do business, and then the business ends up in bed, in a bed seat at an Airbnb, and then boom, drama. But also, let me ask you, what is the wildest, craziest thing that has ever happened to you as a DJ, wakati you're DJing in a club?
As a DJ, it's just the ladies. They come to the booth. We call it the office, and then they are there. Like even if the bouncer comes, she starts creating drama, like and all that. Unapata sasa uko na mtu wako somewhere, pia yeye elewa like huyu ni ako, and then she's intoxicated. Hiyo tu.
Now, for instance, you're DJing up at the DJ deck, and then I don't know what usually happens. Tunataka utuweke song yetu, unashangaa hii song yenu mbona mtuma jana, you know, how do you schedule for your playlist? How do you usually handle that? So that at the same time you're not trying to dismiss her or him, or maybe most of the time inakuanga kona birthday, ama niko na mpo wangu hapo anataka hii song, you know, unaangalia hapo ni mzungu fulani yako na tumbo, you know, amesema nataka Mary J. Blige Heartbreaks, do what? Na hapa tunacheza Tipsy G. How do you coordinate this drama between Mary J. Blige?
First of all, you just like tell him that I'll play the song.
And then you don't.
Ndo atulie kwanza, but so unaangalia like order venye ulikuwa unapanga muziki venye naenda. If it's possible hapo kwa venye flow yako inaenda, I'll play it. But kama ni ile ridiculous, unaona ingine sijui BPM, kuna vitu tunaangalia kama BPM, ingine iko juu, ingine iko chini, alafu mtu anakuja na kwambia na mimi ndo nimekaa na mabosi pale tunataka hiyo song, like pia ni approach venye umekuja na request, tunaangalia kama umekuja vizuri, I'll definitely play, but ukikuja pia cause pia sisi ni binadamu. No, I can just dismiss.
Are you usually intoxicated while you're playing at a club? Or you're always sober?
I'm always sober.
Always sober. But there's some of the reasons that they're giving why most men are actually getting absent or showing no-show in clubs. So mesema changing priorities. Many men are reportedly prioritizing personal development and purpose over what they perceive as emptiness and chaos of the club scene. Something I think we've touched a little bit. They're saying there's a growing sentiment that the effort and money spent on temporary attention does not offer enough value. So most men are woke, I think. What do you make of that? Like,
for me, I'll say, okay, it's good to focus on your career and everything. For me, nights, clubs and everything, you're just going there just for a night. You get, don't spend all your money there. Do you have tomorrow, you have kesho kutwa,
Monday you have to be at work.
You have to be at work. So just know how to kujipanga. Like today I'm going out. I'll a little bit Ndio peke yake na spend. That's all. Maybe I go with my lady or the lady akuja na lady. Sasa ukifika huko upate ladies are there, you'll spend. Na you'll spend. It will depend to na wewe, like focus on what your goal. But
they're attributing it to chaos. Like most clubs are usually noisy, they cause mental imbalance, makelele, music. By the time unaingia huko hata your mental focus is scattered everywhere. So most men prefer to stay at home in peace and not chaos. But then, like you said, ladies are now choosing violence and chaos. So I don't know who's having mental health issues here. Is it the men or the women?
Okay, I'll say both. I want to be specific, both, because I'll find if you feel like staying at home, relax, you relax. For us ladies, let's go out, because najua kuna time itafika tutapata hiyo time ya kuenda out. The way we are young, let's go enjoy. When you get married, hapo ndo unaenda na mtu wako, 1 2 3, you guys go home. So it will even to mna balance.
But also, would you say the club is the best place to have fun? Why not like go for a vacation, go for what did they call this, bungee jumping, this group activities where you get physical fitness and whatnot. Why the noisy place like a club?
Okay.
Does it really contribute even to mental wellness in terms of being at a place where you have to find serenity and just calmness and clarity of perspective and even mind and thought?
For me, I'll say, personally, I'll go both. Outside, bungee jumping, all of that, and then club.
So it has no effect on your mental well-being for you?
No.
You can be anywhere, like you're
flexible. I'm flexible.
Right. Okay.
But if you see your happiness iko kwa club, you just
go there. Okay.
If you feel nature walk is your peace, just do it.
Mr. DJ, what do you make of that? Because your work includes being in loud music. And for me, I don't know, there's just something with loud music. Ukitoka nika unasikia, kuna echo flani ya masikio. Ukidozu ukiamka the following day and you go back. It's like you're going deaf slowly by slowly. In fact, kuna statistic inasema, the more you are proximate to loud music, the more you lose your hearing, your sense of hearing, slowly by slowly. So I don't know, how do you debrief from loud noise, and yet you're the one who is giving this loud noise, and you have to be there every day to work? Does it have any effect on you, so to say?
I find the music, the loud music in the club is just therapy to me. Like I feel when I play that music, I find it like happiness. It gives me like happiness, and I love it. That loud music in the club.
That's some adrenaline, for real.
Yeah, I find it like I enjoy that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you learn? How do you learn from being on a high octane energy to now just down? So does it mean in the house you still play loud music?
No, in the house I just, like when I'm not at work, I just play just some cool music that I enjoy. And not unlike the songs I play in the club.
Okay. There's an interesting one here. It said, shifting gender dynamics. The social landscape is evolving with women increasingly embracing public spaces and gaining more buying power. Some men feel shamed out of public spaces if they cannot spend big and perceive the environment as femicentric. I don't know, Mr. DJ. Most men pursue some spaces as femicentric since women are taking over, leading them to seek spaces they feel more comfortable in because they feel ashamed. What do you make of this? The saying, the thing is shifting gender dynamics. The social landscape is evolving with women increasingly embracing public spaces and shaming men who cannot spend.
I think that women nowadays, like they have money, and the guys are struggling. Like I said earlier, the guys are struggling. Not that struggling much, but they don't have that muscle to spend a lot. So they find that there's no need of going to buy those botis zinaletwa na nini,
big boss.
So they find that hakuna haja niende huko nione wale wenye wako na pesa sana wamebai, mademu wanafurahia, alafu mimi niko hapa. So let me just maybe take one, go nikunywe kwa nyumba, tulie tu.
Let me ask you, maybe how much does it cost for a person to party just at an average club? I don't want to mention any of them here. But how much does it cost? Like say a gentleman, tuseme tu msekawe,
peke yangu.
You're not DJing, like how much would it cost you for the drinks, and maybe for what period ndio utalast na hizo drinks before ambiwe so ingine tena, ama you come and you spoil once meza ijae and then
para, lakini hiyo pia ina depend na whatever mtu anakunywa. But on the minimum niseme labda nikitoka kwa nyumba niseme 5,000 is enough for 2,000.
Yeah.
It
Do you
depends.
know 5,000 is somebody's rent plus upkeep for 2 months? In this Nairobi.
Sure. Lakini
so that's
ukiamua like
need to have a good time at a club. Yeah.
Naona mtu prefer maybe I party once or twice in a month. So ni kitu umeamua let me set aside like that amount niende.
So you specifically save.
Maybe you save like 5,000. I'll go with that for a month, then it's enough for me.
Yeah. Does that mean that going to a club means that you have set aside money to waste?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is your honest point of view? Does it mean going to the club, it means you've set that money to be wasted? Yeah. And would you count it as a profit or a loss now that you got drunk and said some crazy things that you wouldn't say when you're sober or when you're in church praising the Lord? Yeah.
For me, I'll say, when going out, you've set that money. That's a waste. I'm going to waste this money. I know I won't itanilete any profit back. Nime set to my enjoyment, everything. Today I'm going to use this money.
Yeah.
Na pia unapata ladies wanendanga tu more into clubs for social experiments, Instagram, TikTok, to do content creation there and everything. Yeah. So unapata inafanya tu club inaka more appealing than men. Men wakwangi so influenced with those things. Yeah. But unapata for ladies, sasa mimi nikiona tuseme a certain content creator mwenye I follow and everything, amenda to a certain club, she's a lady, I want to meet her, maybe I will go. I will find myself going there. I go maybe with my 5K hapo. I say ndo nakunywa leo nini just to go and greet her or do anything.
Why is it not happening for the boys? Mbona men don't love, maybe is it love or don't like each other? Why don't men not support each other? Ama pia kibaishwa drink atasema boys wanapendana.
That notion. That notion.
Mbona isikue normalize vile mashoris mnabaishana drinks hadi mnameet kwa club mnaongea intimately. What makes it so for the men?
I don't know, a lot of masculinity in them. They're like, ata usiniguze, don't even touch me, tusikaribiane. And I'm like, it's okay, men can argue, so it's not a bad thing. Pia the society, they will even interview to and everything.
But what would you make if your man got bought for drinks by another man? You're seated right there with them. Ni boys wake labda ujui mambo yao walitoa na wapi ni mabeshte, but yenda nambashia drinks. Na pia you're getting also a chance to have a good time through that. What are you thinking in your mind as you're seated right there at that table?
It's okay. There's nothing bad happening. You're taking me home, like, right? You're not going with that man.
He's not accompanying you to your home.
Exactly. So for me, it's okay. Let's enjoy. If he has decided to get you a drink, we drink.
Okay. Mr. DJ, what do you make of that? Would you be bought for drinks with another man, and you're with your shorty? Hapo kwa.
It's okay. It's okay with me. Like, if someone I know or. It's okay.
Even a stranger.
A stranger, it's weird. Like it's weird thing. Like the society has put us like, if a man and a man, like a man spoils a man, then there's some discussion. Kuna kakitu hapo inatoka hapo. But nikibaiwa ni sawa. Lakini asini spoil anibaie tu.
So what is spoiling and what is being bought for? Because spoiling
kwa hii situation msichana anaweza spoiliwa. Kuspoiliwa ni mpeleke anakunywa nini unamnulia kama
itisha vile unataka.
But sasa umeitishiwa drink na mwanaume na inaletwa na hizo mataa. Mwanaume like wewe mwenyewe unashangaa
leo ni siku yako.
Alafu unaambiwa umetoka kwa mwanaume. The society vitu zimesqueeze dunia.
Maybe ni boss wako bro, ama ni your former whoever. mbona iko na cringiness, mbona tu wasiwe too open minded and super forward. Ni club, please. In fact, this is not at a law school where things are so streamlined. Huko ni kwa club, a lot of people are dumb here. They're not so take the drinks bwana.
Ni sawa, unaona mimi naweza chukua, but sasa deep down ile najiuliza
akona agenda gani?
Akona agenda gani hapo.
So mesema society ndio iko na issue.
Society.
But also there's an article, I think it is written by Nation, but I'll get to it in just a bit. Inasema the reason, we've quote and quote, it says we've stopped going to nightclubs. It's because how photos are driving Nairobi Ravelers away. Wamesema it's because most men find themselves amepigwa picha akiwa na mashori so nyata kwa anajua kwa hapo hivyo, and maybe this dude was married ama he's dating, or he's also a pastor's kid. Babako ni bishop anakuja TV every Sunday kuambia watu mokoke clubs zinapeleka hell, but yet the son ako sijui wapi hapo hivyo kwa Insta story wase wanamcrush akisema kumbe wewe DJ Tine, we thought umeokoka bwana. What do you make of that? Do you think social media, especially in places of public places or social places, is ruining the fun for people that don't want to be seen in social media platforms, but yet they still want to have a good time, but we'll see in post nike have a good time, give me my privacy. And if you guys have maybe, let's say, photography prohibited areas, please let it be very clear so that ukijua ukikaa kwa hiyo meza mtapiga picha na photographer wa klabu, mtajikuta Instagram ama Nairobi Gossip Club mkirombosa, you know.
Mimi nitasema social media I ruin anything. The photographer anafanya kazi yake. If you wanted a private, kuna space ya privacy, you can go there, still have fun, still, because even a club imetengenezwa, there's a way you can your privacy na kuna public ni sawa, watu wanataka kupigwa picha and everything. For me I say okay, not start by I drive vibaya but
how would you feel if you found yourself at a food or at a Elemontadia club? These are our queens. Make up a caption. The queens who brought the house down. It fell down, upside down, the roof.
I've ever been patikana, and then my mom was like, "You're Nairobi, I'm seeing you. You're partying a lot," and I'm like,
were you still in campus that time?
Yeah, I was still in campus. So me, you're there, unapigwa tu mapicha.
Become a club president.
And I'm like, already nishapigwa. It has already happened. So okay, saa zingine inafanya you feel like I won't go back to that club because I wasn't kuambiwa that I'm taking you a picture, umejipata tu umekuwa posted and everything. I feel it's better to approach someone, I'm taking a photo. Is it okay to be in there?
Of course you will say no.
Yes.
Of course you will say no.
But kuna wenye tu wanataka. So if you don't want, aende tu atafute wenye they want to be taken picture, they want to be posted, they want to be known, but kama umesema no, basi we simama, kaa uko na wasichana kwa table wapigwe, then you come back and sit.
But once you've allowed yourself to be in that premises, it means you will face whatever music will be played there. So kama utapiga picha, kama utafire tear gas, kama utafire whatever they will fire, you're susceptible to it. So that means you have no power unless you signed a contract ukasema nikiingia hii club staki hata, you know, so that makes it even difficult here. Mr. DJ, what do you make of that? Watu kupigwa mapicha wamejikuta Insta story hadi wengine kwa blog.
Zingine
mtu ako married ako na bibi, but hapo hivyo amekaa king of women. Look at Mufasa who made the club shake with thunder.
Inafanya watu wasikuje club, but pia nitasema ukiingia kwa premises kama hiyo wameweka hapa picha they are allowed. Na sasa before photographer kuja wapige picha kwa hiyo meza yenu, huwa anauliza. Zile place nimeenda anauliza naweza wapiga picha. Yes. Utawaambia wakupige, lakini tena unaweza waambia usipost. But sasa hiyo haita make any sense, like I market club as in I market whatever the whatever venye alikuwa na intend kufanya marketing ya club na hiyo meza yenu. But akipost itafanya pia wewe unajipata zile za jana nimeonekana mahali, next time tukienda huko hivi na hivi.
What do you make of these instances where mtu get ddrunk anaanza kusema vitu zenye hangezisema akiwa sober, ama maza ku dance moves zingine zenye huyu msee ajai enda dancing school. Yes, TikTok. Wanasema zimeanza kushika level 1. Sijui inaitwangaje hii song ya boys, wanasema zikishuka juu tunazirudisha chini kwa juu ya cannabis. I don't know why I listen to that song. Actually, it's one of my favorite from that dude. Yeah, zimeanza kushika zikipanda juu, you know. Umeanza kufanya vitu zenye you'll never do when you're sober. And then you're captured in a video and it's shared and it's now going viral on TikTok and people are reacting. And there's your mother who's a preacher on Sunday, the following day, on Saturday, after Saturday. How do you save yourself from that mess?
Saa zingine unaamua tu, choices have consequences. Isha happen, ime happen. Na umejua video kishaenda viral ama ishatoka huko nje, una control.
Yeah.
Hatu jaribu kudelete ishafika. So you just face the music. Unamwambia it happened. Yeah.
I wonder what kind of a parent will take that if I'm a preacher and I know I'm preaching to take people to heaven and I'm seeing my daughter Ana Rombosa akidance sijui kama nani, you know, and now how do you explain this to your father, you know? I can only imagine. You're so drunk, you are speaking in, I don't know what language. Yes. And you're silencing everyone. You're giving everyone advice on marriage, relationship, money, all those things. Very nasty things.
Yeah, I know.
It's now on video, it's going viral. And there's your dad. Yeah. How do you explain this to him, like you're
It's tough. It's very tough and hard. But I would say, not all people are perfect. You can't expect me to be perfect. Also, you had your own time.
Maybe you shouldn't have gone to the club and gotten crazy.
No, I wouldn't.
It's
already done. I was there. You know, like it's already done. Ishafanyika ndio huyu mimi. But I won't repeat it again.
So you'll change. Yeah. That means you'll stop going to the club.
You sure? I might need to ease the moment.
Sneak behind your dad.
Next time I'll be careful.
Next time I'll be careful, you know. Hapa I've drank too much. I did what I did. I also, kuna ile unakunywanga, kuna ile we feel, jana by the way, nilichoma. So next time you're like, let me take a top, kama nili overdo drinking, let me just reduce it. Even though I'm too much, by the way, like you're like, let me just reduce it. Today I'm taking this.
Forget
about it.
Forget about clubbing.
Yeah.
But also, I'm looking at the types of brands, because I think those are statistically funny. Was it with Nema ama there's another one? I think you will go at tear gas. And you know, 90% of these alcohols zinauzwa in these clubs. Si legit. Zingine ziko na poison.
That's true.
Zingine ni fake.
That's true.
Zingine zimekuwa manufactured huko nyuma. Zingine ni maji too. But yet, it's being sold at a premium price that, you know, could be just cheap liquor from a manufacturer huko nyuma. Yeah. I don't know what you make of that. Have you ever been at a club now ukachapa drinks kadhaa ukasema ukafeel there's something off about these drinks?
Yeah, that's true. Now it will depend pia with the brand of the drink. Kuna drinks zenye you're like
Hennessy. I don't expect Hennessy to just be, you know, like I know this. I'm not promoting Hennessy, but it's a common drink even with Americans. It's brown liquor, anyways. Yeah, you don't expect it to be easily so available at a liquor store for even high schoolers or just a fresher at a uni. But anyways, anaweza kuwa na pesa kununua. But you don't expect it to be so commonly available. But yet, it's there at a cheap price, and you're gobbling it like juice.
For me, I say, kila mtu Kenya ana hustle. Kila mtu Kenya anatafuta. So utapata so many people are faking those drinks
to make money.
And they will still, kwanza the club people, they'll take it because unajua this is cheaper than getting the original drink. It will be costly. And I want to make more money.
Right.
So let me take the fake one and profit itakuwa mingi.
But you're putting people's health at risk.
At risk.
Yeah.
Also wanakuja kujibamba, let them give me money, but wakikuja kujua it's fake, watajipeleka hospitali.
Yeah.
They don't care.
So it means it's a man-eat-man society.
Yeah.
You're literally killing people softly.
Yeah.
Mr. DJ, you've said you loudly agree. It's a big fat yes. Some of these liquor brands are really harmful.
You find that so when you have that brand that you use, there's some place you go drink that one, and you feel like this is not the very one I'm used to.
Yeah.
Like ni fake.
Like unajua taste Kenyan chai
unajua hii ama unaikunywa leo ukiamka unasikia like hiyo ya huko si ya kawaida.
Ama vile li test kwa social event flani see the same na hapa. Yeah, but why do people do that? As a DJ, if you do that, somebody is trying to dilute alcohol or adding in things. Would you speak up on it? Uta DJ wacha watu 200 udedi?
Kama rafiki yangu amekuja akaniambia hivi na hivi. Me I'll go tell the management like fana. Kuna hii mimi nitasema kama ni mali like najuana na wao nimefanya kazi sana nitawaambia tu hebu muangalie supplier wenu. Muangalie tu cause watu wenye wanakuja huko wanakuja wamenijua kama DJ time. Sasa kitu kimfanyikia waseme na ile club yenu hivi na hivi na hivi. It's not a good thing. Though kila mtu ako kwa biashara. But
so you'd rather make profit and kill people?
I know.
Club ijae watu wa leo kwa zombies than take.
Actually there are those people who don't care, but at least there's humanity. Some will look into that.
Right. Also, when you look at the service at most clubs, you'd say even employment as well. Majority of them are actually women, so to say. Our baristas, our waiters, waitresses, so to say.
Hostess.
Yes, women. Mbona men are not showing up for these jobs? Ama wenye wako maybe ako part of security, ama ako kwa marketing huko ndani. Mbona there are less men working in some of these clubs and even restaurants at large. In fact, enda tu hapa CBD saizi. Uangalia hata mtoto akwambia welcome to the hotel is a lady. Maybe chefs kidogo ni men, but security no. A lot of men. Mbona men are not showing up for those gigs?
Kitu naweza sema ni like the image kwanza ndo inavuta mwanaume. So kama mahali lazima kukue na wasichana ndo like that picture kwanza ndo at least na feel hapa naweza pendwa kitu kama hiyo. Nikipewa service na msichana na feel like that motherly thing, unlike mwanaume akuje hapo kama ameunga yo picture like na feel poa nikisaviwa na.
So the end of the day when you look at that ratio, who ends up being an employee? It's the man.
The man,
yeah. So it means most employers, that actually is another statistic that most employers don't want men in workspaces. If you are to think of it in but as a contributor.
But there are some other jobs, like they used to say that what a man can do or that, but there are some other jobs you just find most of people are there just men. Like in construction you find it's just men.
Yani kazi zenye zinatoa ngozi makucha.
Mali nataka nguvu mingi ni mwanaume. But sasa hii kwa hii kazi sasa image ina sell. Like I feel like.
But I feel like being a barista or a waiter is a presentable job.
So wako but see proportion like ya wasichana ni wengi kushinda wanaume.
But also Lynn, you think of it, you realize that most employers would even rather employ women than employ men. In fact, the other day, I think we were cracking a joke to Kotnasema. If 5 of you went to an audition for a job, let's say there were 2 dudes and 3 gentlemen. Rather, let's say 3 ladies and 2 gentlemen. They're likely to kick out the 2 gentlemen or back in at the 3 ladies. I don't know, why does it end up happening like that as compared to maybe you sasa wacha tupesa sama boys or really because they're only just 2 and then let's send the 3 ladies away. They rather give the job to the ladies than the 2 gentlemen. Does that mean that men are unlucky in this world?
Not really.
Yes, they are unlucky.
They're not
just
unlucky.
With the virtue of being a man, you are unlucky.
They're not unlucky. Me, I'll say your perspective ya women ndo wataleta a lot, bring watu wengi to my workspace.
So men will not bring a lot of people to your work?
Men will bring pia a lot of ladies.
Yes. But why can't you just hire these 2 dudes? Wapatie kazi.
Mimi nasema wapatie kazi because statistics kusema kusema like we are more than men in this world, right?
Sure.
Ebu kuna huyu mwenye alikuwa village market, alikuwa anatengeneza ice creams. Mtoto akamrecord that place saizi iko flooded na wasichana like
they
want huyu tu atutengeneze hiyo chocolate you feel tunataka we want to see that manly we want to see that manly service and everything juu tumezoea most ladies sana ndo wana tu utapata tu ladies to ladies mwenye anakuserve maybe akona attitude maybe towards you guys she will be host she'll be okay, she'll serve you with love, but towards another lady she'll be like unataka, what do you want? You get that attitude, atakupea attitude. But men towards ladies pia wana service, I can't say.
But I'm looking at it in terms of employment, because
employment mimi nataka men wapoe tu kazi.
But also when you look at it, and I don't want to mention the Bible verse inasema, so as time goes by, there's fewer men are decreasing actually, and women are more. So when you look at the ratio of men to women, in fact, there's a place where they say, I think it's in Islam, where they say men should marry at least four
women. Yeah, it's allowed in Islam.
So does that tell you as well in terms of the gender parity and equity in terms of population? Men are fewer than women, and so women have to take up a lot of the spaces, and the remaining few men are now unlucky, so they have to fight so hard and build something for themselves before they get to be accepted in these spaces.
Not really, but for me I'll say if you want to get married to more or 3 wives, it's up to you. If you can handle them, it's up to you. But also ni nyinyi ndo mna determine our gender and everything. Utapata if women tuko wengi, ni nyinyi mmedetermine, not us. You get?
Okay.
But okay, tunawakalia kidogo. Us women we are pressing you guys a little bit. Yeah.
But also when you look at the men that already have the money, they don't want to help men who are struggling. A man would rather spend on a woman because he knows he will get sex
after
a woman than spend it with another brother and maybe network and help him get a gig later. I don't know, why does it appear that way? Maybe Mr. DJ, you can answer that.
What? Mushanga kwa nini you don't upbring each other as ladies? Unajua ladies, you can sit down tuko ile za nimepata kaka gig, ebu we chukua, because I know you can fit into that. You get? But I don't know why men feel like nasaidia bro.
Does that communicate something about the unity of men and community in terms of helping? Because you'd say you're helping a lady, she could end up being a wife or end up being someone, but help another brother because he can end up being an assistant or be successful too,
I don't know why men don't want to help another fellow man. Saidianeni too. It's not, it won't cost you anything, you get? Like, just help him. Na maybe later hata ndo anaweza kutoa place ingine.
Are you thinking of something around that same space? Mbona tu men wasaidia other men? Hata kama by the way kwa matatu usikie dema melemewa na fare. Rarely will you see. Yes, exactly. But also scare two boys hana 30 bob. Kwa hiyo 20 bob ametu.
Mwanaume
atakuwa kicked out.
Mwanaume lazima ahangane yeye mwenyewe, a fight for the space, but msichana unaweza mshika mkono juu. Ako too lucky.
So in short, like I've said, men are unlucky, right? Do you know agree? Because you said men are not unlucky.
I agree.
Men are unlucky, right? So it makes you have to fight so hard, yeah. And that justifies now why men are not coming to clubs. I think it solves everything. This conversation can now end. Men have to fight to get money. They have to fight first of all to create even a physique that's appealing, because most of you ladies mnasema akwe sijui na sauti fulani, akwe mrefu hivi, akwe na gari na kaa hivi, akwe anaongea hivi, akwe na all those things, and an average man doesn't have them, for sure.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
They're still struggling to build themselves, and maybe it takes even maybe in their 40s for them to feel established. No, akipull up sasa unaona ule mbaba at least nikismile kiangalia direction anaweza sema pewa tatu kwa bili yangu na atalipa bila kustress. Other than DJ Time ako pale ametegea kisha anaweza ku DJ ndio amweke kitu na akuja kuspoil later. Yeah, so I think it's a rough world. So as we exit, what is your parting shot to Gen Zs who look forward to having a good time in the social spaces? Should they save money, or should they get a job, especially men? Go get a job, save money, get a business. When you have capacity to come to a club, pull up. But if you don't have the money, you're a student, stay at home, read the Bible and pray and wait for your future. Please, what is your word?
Gen Z is out there. Save, especially men. Saizi utapata msichana mwenye ati atakuwa ati we start from ground. No. Save money. No, ukitaka kupati, just save, get your own job. Then later kila kitu utapata tu kila kitu it's smooth. That's all.
Word, period. Mr. DJ?
For the Gen Zs, just build yourself. Tafuta pesa. Tuje tunaambiwa hizo zingine zitajileta. Kwa sahi work on yourself, mental health, financial stability and all that. Yeah.
Period. Right, social media kama mwenye anapenda kufanya content aseme DJ huko social.
Sawa, kwa Instagram niko kama DJ Time. YouTube niko na mixes. You can find them there. They are very dope.
Okay, Lynn?
TikTok najita Lynn Karemi, IG Karemi Lynn, Karemi__Lynn. Yeah.
Right. I'm just saying here, Kenyan lab doctor Peter Ngumba, who took the internet by storm for advocating and conducting DNA tests for men, breaks down after finding out he's not the father of his 2-year-old child. Jesus Christ. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you for keeping us company from 7 to 10 a.m. We will absolutely see you tomorrow bright and early. I with my co-star Stephanie Ayeta and James John as well. At Brian Sako 101 at Y254 channel, at Stephanie Ayeta at James Jones, I believe, and also at Y254 channel. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.